He's one of my special guests. Guestesses. And Pastor Ware.
All right.
So we're going to show you how praise can be your breakthrough, can be your communication, and then we just going to drop something on you. Come here, Leroy.
I vow to praise you in the good and the bad. I will praise you whether happy or sad. I vow to praise in all that I go through, because praise is what I do. 'Cause I owe it all.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Woo. There you go.
What's Hebrews 11:1 saying?
Now faith, the substance of things hoped for, evidence of things not seen.
Come on.
How and what you do with the word until manifestation and everything else in between. Are you steadfast? Are you unmovable? Do you speak the word with power like laser beams? God asks that you fill our faith cup to the overflow, that when winds blow, it's to you, not man, that we let go. And not just on the mountaintop, but also in the valley. Open plain. Desolate. 360 degrees of just you. Or me. Also known as solitary. Can't debate it. I've openly related how you've kept and blessed me before. And we know that the past is a reminder, however, we don't live in the past, so we need faith now and all the more. So God, help me. I've always hated hypocrites, so I do my best to practice what I preach, but I find myself getting easily irritated because the flesh is weak. Trusting you with some things, but not the rest. And I know without faith it's impossible to please you. So God, this is not a quiz. This is like the SATs or the finals. We have to pass this spiritual test. So God, I openly ask for forgiveness because I know I've displeased you. On many occasions have played the role of a pawn and been used to be separated further from you through lack of trust. God, pour out faith now in us all. It's a must.
Yes.
I'm talking walking by faith and not by sight, and truly walk on the water. I'm talking blind faith like that of a child, because when little Rod prays, he says what he means and he means what he says, and that boy don't crack a smile. Meanwhile, we need to condition like a boxer in the ring, but we fight for the king, refusing to throw in the towel. Now, laying down is the ultimate form of submission, but the question is, who are you submitting to? We have a terrible habit of talking faith all day, not realizing that our actions are walking in the other way. The word now is always present. So God, help us understand now faith today. It's the action of standing still and doing what God said. God, bring faith right now that we will stop trying to lead. We're not in position, but rather trust what you say and be led.
That's it.
Faith is also obedience. So it's time that we start going home and reading and studying the scriptures that Pastor has previously read. look, with anything, I know it's easier said than done, but understand this. The book is already written. The victory's already won.
Already.
And I discern while even composing this that somebody's thinking, you're just a young one. Your battles have yet begun. I'm going to break it down for you. Listen. June of 06, little Ron was born in his first year of life. He was tested for seizures with EKGs, brain scans. Even had anal probe and was tested for asthma. December of 08, experienced foreclosure. April of 09, my wife was laid off with close to 1,000 other employees. August of 09, I was laid off from my job with 104 employees. August of 09, almost divorced to the point of separation. January of 2010, had to move from a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 3-car garage house to a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment. April of 2011, this year, spun out on the freeway in the fast lane, not even realizing I almost lost my life. Come on. April of 2011, experienced something that I never thought I would have to go through, but I'm still standing. All right. All right. September 2011, my father was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, but God is a healer.
Yes.
Just 3 weeks ago, after a bomb service, on my way to work, my truck broke down. Just last week, last Friday, my father had 5-hour back surgery, but God is a healer. Just this Wednesday, I was diagnosed with bronchitis. But whose report shall we believe?
Whose report?
Now, I had to.
All right.
Check this out. Year before last, I couldn't even afford to buy my kids one gift.
Come on.
All right.
But He's faithful.
Yes. Right.
Roof overhead, clothed and fed was priority on the list. Seeking for material, and what's important is the spiritual, trying to see what a natural eye will always miss.
Jesus. Come on with it.
So with all this stuff compiled up, I now have a mountain in front of me that's blocking my path to destiny. So I had to take the word of God and put faith in action and said, be thou removed and be thou cast into the sea.
Yes. Yes.
Satan, you can't have me.
Yes.
You already tried to stop me.
Uh-huh.
Here I smile in the mist. Daddy said victory.
Come on.
Victorious on the chest. All the more nonetheless. Cast it all my cares upon my Father. He said He'll take the stress.
Yeah.
W-double-E. Cap it off with the D. Big portion of my life, Satan had the best of me. Vision stayed glory, surrounded by S-M-O-K-E. Once was blind, but now I see clearly.
Thank you, Lord.
Vision, state of mind. And I got my peace of mind.
All right.
I'm doing Brother Sheena say just fine. Because I'm so blessed. Like I know my daughter's coming. New birth, hold me down. I gotta keep the motor running. Speak His truth. No fake or fronting. I hope you listen closely. I've said something.
Yes, you have.
Most importantly, I've declared something. The race is not given to the swift, but the one who endureth. Now faith.
Yeah.